get that much opportunity.
No. Basically, you know, when I had the cell where she could talk to me on the cell. And now I depend on her mother to call, and the calls normally don't last more than 3 minutes top, but basically about 7 seconds. And this is my daughter.
Sent you a birthday card, honey. Mommy's email. So after I get done talking to you, I'll ask Mommy if she can open our email so you can see the birthday card I sent you.
I love you, Daddy.
I love you too, and I miss you very much, Micheal. Always remember, Daddy thinks about you every minute, mate. And tell me, did you have a beautiful birthday party?
Yes, we had a beautiful party, Daddy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Richard.
Thank you.
No problem, buddy. No problem.
So now you heard his little girl speaking to him on the phone, and he has not too many of them, right? When was the last time you spoke to her?
They come whenever she decides to come. Like yesterday, being Easter.
Uh-huh.
I stayed.
Oh, yeah.
I stayed by the phone because I was thinking about last year. As the call didn't come.
What did you do last year?
Oh, well, last year my wife and I we went hit eggs and gifts in the yard, and we just spent an hour and a half just going and just having a beautiful afternoon with her.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing of it is that you can't stop thinking about it.
And this year you're sitting by the phone, right?
Sitting by the phone waiting.
Hoping for a phone call.
Uh-huh. And you live it. And now I understand. I didn't know anything about, kidnapping and abduction, and it wasn't in my vocabulary, and it's something, unless you've gone through it, you'll never understand why it's there constantly. It's there when you wake up. It's there when you go to sleep. It walks with you. But what is this about? The pain that I'm feeling is for my daughter. I'm worried about my daughter. It's about my daughter. It's not about me. It's about my daughter. And our government needs to do more.
Just because she's with your wife, do you feel she's safe?
No, because of these calls. She always, and there's more. I got tapes of her, and sometimes she's corrected for saying something, and she words, "Oh well, I didn't mean that, Daddy," and I just play it through. I try to keep her. I take her off of that, and we talk about what she's coloring, I just try to talk about things that put her back into our home, and
tell me some things that the average person would never consider would happen, different places that you go and see. Some things like that the average person would think that's fine when you go to the park and stuff.
Oh, well, it's like in regards, I drive by a park where, on the way home, and it doesn't matter, once you see a park and you see kids, and there's parks that I just can't go to.
There's places you can't go, right?
No, it's like my daughter like to go to Friendly's for ice cream. I haven't been in there. I can't go there. She there was certain places that I just can't go.
Uh-huh.
It just.
How about family gatherings? when you go to family gatherings, and everybody asks you, "Where's your daughter?" Right?
You know, well, more so in the beginning, going to the grocery store, people would always they didn't remember me, but they remembered Ami. And they would ask, where's Amelia Moore? You know, and in the beginning, you know, I'd say that, oh well, you know, she's with her mom, and I couldn't even use the word abduction. You know, I mean, it was hard.
You never told the truth then, right, at the beginning?
No, because I thought it was going to be short-lived, and she was just going to come back. You know, and you know, Reverend Marks even, you know, said, you know, we need to pray, Mike, and this is going to be short-lived, and you know, we're going to try to reach, you know, Myrta, and you know, and it's like now, you know, the people, her hairdresser is really into this now, and she has made a statement that when she had first met Myrta, that I was just totally in love with her, and she defined Myrta as, in her statement, she said she used you, she took your money, and worst of all, she took your baby. and it's a terrible, terrible thing, Marianne. You know, unless you're walking it. You know, I'm a man. I'm not ashamed. My tears are from my daughter, and I want the government to bring her home. And I shouldn't have to go through all this.
This whole thing.
I shouldn't have to go through all this.
He's done.
And I shouldn't go through all this to get the letter that I got, and to see if I would agree to access her visiting rights. You know, I'm not giving up my daughter. It is not an option. I want her home. I just want her home. And I'm just reaching out to people because you feel so alone. You just feel so alone. And the only people that understand this are the people that are living like you've lived it, Mariana. You know?
Yep.
And that's the main reason why I'm here. I don't feel like I've had the support, and I'm hoping that I can find the support. You know, and like my mom said, everything that you're doing, you got to start somewhere. You got to find them to bring these babies home. And if an avenue can be figured out on how to do it, then it needs to be done.
That's right.
It needs to be done. There's no excuse for this.
That's right. There isn't any excuse for this. It doesn't seem like The Hague works very well, and it just seems like mediation to me. What do you think about it?
Statistics show that The Hague doesn't work. There are, out of all of the abductions, the appearances are that they want to resolve as many issues as easily as they can so they can put a check mark on it, and then the actual number of children that are returned are minimal. They really
and
are.
then when they are returned, then there's more problems.
Yes. Yes,
there's more problems. They need a lot of counseling.
Yes, they do. It's traumatic.
It really destroys the child's life, is what it does.
They've been played up in a yo-yo.
And what I would like to see, Mariana, is some real mediation. Some real mediation for Myrta and I to sit in front of a mediator and focus in on Amelia Moore. That baby loves us both.
Yes.
Like her grandma said. Yeah. You know, but she belongs in this country too. Yeah. This is where she belongs. She belongs here, and Myrta needs to understand that, like I've expressed before, that by me getting Amelia Moore here, which is the ultimate what I want, she needs her mama. She needs her mama and she needs her dad, and that's all I would be doing. It's just distorting it and making it worse for Army. And so I want to find some true mediation to get it to work. You know, because it's about Army. It's not about this. It's not about Myrta. It's not about me. It's not about her family. It's not about my family. It's about trying to put it in a vacuum. It's this simple.
That's right. It is.
And it's about Ami.
Thank you for listening, and I hope you have learned a lot more than you assumed with these cases of international abduction. I really appreciate you listening. Thank you.